I'm Kevin, and this is another Vantage Essential English video. What we're going to talk about today is opening a presentation. You have about 60 to 90 seconds to capture the attention of your audience and establish your credibility when making a presentation. To do that, you need a stunning opener. Setting the theme. A single headline can set the theme for your presentation and wow your audience. You're giving them the most important reason to be there, a reason to listen. Here's a great example of how 4 words set the theme for one of the most powerful presentations ever. When Apple introduced the iPhone in 2007, now the world's most successful product, it just didn't say it had a new device. Steve Jobs created a headline, a theme, to open his presentation and tied that to everything that followed from there. That theme, Apple reinvents the phone. The headline, Apple reinvents the phone, was the only sentence on his slides. Jobs repeated the headline several times during the presentation. You might be thinking, I don't have a great new product with which to tie to my presentation. That's okay. We're going to show you 7 ways how you can wow your audience and how you can open your presentation. 1. Tell a captivating story. Storytelling is the most powerful and consistently successful way to start. The story can be about you personally or about another person that you can learn from. The idea is to have a brief 60 to 90 second story that launches your presentation and captivates your listeners. 2. Ask a rhetorical, thought-provoking question. You can ask rhetorical questions for effect. You don't expect your audience to answer aloud, rather to silently think about the answer themselves. They can arouse curiosity as they think about the answer. In the meantime, they are hooked on what you're going to say next. 3. State a shocking statistic or headline. A vice president for a leading healthcare IT company successfully sells software solutions to hospitals by starting her presentations saying that preventable deaths, which are over 400,000 a year, are the 3rd leading cause of death behind heart disease and cancer. The statistic you use needs to be directly related to the main purpose of your presentation. 4. Use a powerful quote. Using the wise words of a well-known person allows you to tap into their credibility. The quote must have meaning and relevance to your audience. 5. Show a gripping photo. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A quality image engages your audience imagination and makes the message more understandable and more memorable. 6. Use a prop or creative visual aid. A prop is a tool that hooks your audience and keeps them engaged. A visual aid can also help emphasize a point. When Steve Jobs introduced the MacBook Air in 2008, then the world's thinnest computer, he pulled the laptop out of a manila envelope to dramatically show how slim it was. The simple prop of a commonly used manila memo envelope literally wowed his audience. 7. Play a short video. Videos, like pictures, evoke emotional responses to engage your audience and communicate the heart of your message quickly. As Walt Disney once said, "I would rather entertain and hope that people learn something than educate people and hope they were entertained." Here's some English language to help you open your presentations. I've divided these into formal and informal openings. You can choose the one that's best for you.
Language work, beginnings. Here are some fairly formal openings. Perhaps we should begin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of, may I welcome you to, my name's, for those of you who don't know me already, I'm responsible for. This morning I'd like to discuss. This morning I'd like to report on. This morning I'd like to present. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, I'd be happy to answer them as we go along. Or perhaps we can leave questions you may have till the end of your presentation.
Here are some more informal openings. Okay, let's get started. Morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'm Kevin. As you know, I'm in charge of. What I want to do this morning is talk to you about. What I want to do this morning is tell you about. What I want to do this morning is show you. Feel free to ask any questions you like. And don't worry, there'll be plenty of time left over for questions at the end. It's important to state the theme of your presentation very early in your presentation. Here are some presentation verbs that can help you do this. Possible presentation verbs include talk, discuss, outline, explain, take, make, give, present, tell, highlight, report, show. Here's a way to state your purpose in a presentation. We'll give you the English structure and then give you some example sentences to make it very clear. Language work, stating your purpose. Would like to plus the infinitive. Examples. Today I'd like to tell you about our new plans. This morning I'd like to bring you up to date on our department. Going to plus the infinitive. Example sentences. I'm going to talk to you today about new developments in the R&D department. This afternoon, I'm going to report on a new division. Will plus the infinitive. Some example sentences. I'll begin by explaining the functions of our equipment. I'll start off by reviewing our progress. After that, I'll move on to my next point. Will be plus the verb with ing. Example sentences. I'll be explaining our guidelines for internet use. During the next hour, we'll be looking at the advantages of this system. Thanks for watching our opening a presentation video. You may wish to download the accompanying worksheet that we made for this video. We have a lot more details and we have extra examples that you can practice on. Look forward to seeing you soon.